refresh. Now again we follow the same procedure that we have made the changes into the Eclipse project. We will export this as a WAR file and we will deploy it in the Tomcat. Yeah, the same way which we did just a couple of minutes ago. So I say this, I say export, and I just overwrite it, okay, my existing file, WAR file. So WAR is a web archive file. Read more about it from your lab documentation 1, which is it's a standard file to export and import web projects. Okay, so that's done. Then we go to our virtual machine. We stop the Tomcat. So our intention is to delete the existing WAR file from the Tomcat web apps, pick up the latest WAR file from the H drive and put it into the Tomcat web apps. So we stop the Tomcat, then we go to the web apps, we delete this one, right? Okay, admin application is being used, you don't need to change anything in the admin application. This would be controlled by by the lecturer when we are testing your code. Okay, so we go back to your H drive output folder and we just copy the latest WAR file. Now at times this virtual machine may be a little bit slow, okay, so you have to be a little bit patient. Okay, so you copied it and I went back to Tomcat and I web apps and I copy the latest WAR file. Okay. Okay, now I go back and I start the Tomcat. That's it. Okay, so this is okay, it's already running. I'll go back and I start it. Okay, so it has started. So I come back and I refresh this page. Okay, so can you see this thing here? Please click here to get the module detail, right? So the same website, your website is displayed and everything probably works. We go back to the okay, now look, this is an error which you may get, and the reason for this error is now there is no index.html because you just change your index.html to index.jsp, right? So this is one thing you may need to do is wherever you have referenced index.html, replace it to index.jsp. So I just rewrite index.jsp is what we want. Alright. Okay, now we will click this link which is module details. Alright, so can you see everything is displayed in the form of a table. Okay, so that's all for this tutorial session. The main aim of this tutorial session was to show you how to embed your existing website, which is Task1, into the Eclipse and deploy it in Tomcat. Now one last thing, the way this module data is coming from is from our admin application. Yeah, now if you need to change the admin application, actually the things for the admin application are so if you go here, web content property, webinf properties, config.properties, this properties file is explaining that where the data is coming from actually. So actually this is the http localhost 8080, this one, right? So that's where the data is coming from. Okay, why I'm saying localhost, because actually this is deployed on the same Tomcat, in which your this application has been deployed. So if I have to show you how to see that data file, because it's simply a text file. Yeah, let's copy paste it and I say v1. So this is simple text file. So from this file the data is coming, so you don't need to change anything in this text file or in the admin application. When we will be examining you, yeah, we'll make changes to this data file centrally. Yeah, and then your application should display the the latest data. Few things which you might need to take care of is like take care of the exceptions. Maybe there is no data in the web or there's too much data, things like that. So do defense programming, exceptional handling and all that stuff in your Java code. Okay, now having done that, yeah, so when we do the exam, so what you need to do is you need to replace these things with the replace this properties file um, with the link that we give you. All right. Okay, that was about it. Just to summarize what we have done, the aim was to show you how to take your existing website, embed into the Eclipse. So we started our Eclipse project, which we had created in the last tutorial, and then we went to the um, we took all the source code. So this was the source code from your existing website. I copied it all. I went back to my this Eclipse project, task team to task 2 web content. I just copied and pasted all the HTML website content here. Now one note of caution is we created index.jsp file and you will have index.html file. So we went back to um, the Eclipse one. We renamed the index.html your file to index.jsp, right? And then we wrote the various dynamic content to it, and then we studied iteration as well, that how to do one thing more than how to do a thing more than one time, which is iteration, which you all have done in Python. And then I told you a little bit about how to link to a different JSP file, which is listmodule.jsp. Okay, and then we exported it. We said team to task to export the war file, and then we went back to our Tomcat and we stopped the Tomcat, we went to the web apps, we deleted the existing war file and the folder, and then we copied the latest war file there, restarted Tomcat. That's it. Okay, thank you very much.